Thanks, Josh. See you in a bit. Turning now to the Lindsay Clancy trial. Her former father-in-law taking the stand today. He testified about Clancy's personality as well as a time she got frustrated with one of her children. Earlier, Clancy cried as a medical examiner testified. Do want to warn you, the details of this case are upsetting. 7's Jonathan Hall is live outside court in Plymouth with more. John.
Kiki, they sure are, and it's day 8 of testimony in the books in this closely watched Lindsay Clancy trial. The jury hearing today from a South Shore man who lost his 3 grandchildren. An emotional day in a Plymouth courtroom as Lindsay Clancy heard a medical examiner discuss injuries to her infant son, Callan, who died in his Duxbury home in 2023 when Clancy strangled the baby and his 2 older siblings with exercise bands. Jurors were visibly upset. They could see Clancy sobbing and shaking as autopsy photos were displayed in the courtroom. Then they heard testimony from a variety of witnesses, including the victim's grandfather. The jury paid close attention to Christopher Clancy of Scituate, who testified his former daughter-in-law was a loving and caring mom.
She was very, very good. She fed them great. She did a lot of things with them. They did like the all-American family.
Christopher Clancy said at times he found his son's wife in a good mood, but other times she was quiet. The Thanksgiving before the January 2023 crimes was a case in point.
Kind of staring off into the distance, distracted?
No, just not totally interacting, just sort of.
Okay. So at some points.
Almost like nervous, kind of like.
He said he stepped in to help when the defendant got a little frustrated with her older son, 3-year-old Dawson.
He was a handful, but he was good. He was a good boy.
When the child didn't want to sit down at the dinner table.
She was getting a little frustrated. Dawson was being a little silly. She took him by the arm to get him seated. It wasn't anything crazy.
Right. It's not like she hit him or anything like that.
No.
Right.
Then the defense lawyer sought some clarification about the incident.
Did you believe that she was being abusive to him at all?
No.
Christopher Clancy also testified he was aware his son's family had experienced some struggles. Toward the end of 2022, his wife, a nurse like Lindsay, also got involved in trying to help her.
I knew she was having a hard time sleeping. I knew she just didn't feel well. I know she had gone to the emergency room where my wife was working. Those types of struggles.
Jurors got to go home a little bit early today as the judge heard oral arguments from both sides on a defense motion to allow testimony from 3 expert witnesses. One of them is a woman who testified in the Karen Reed trial, the former chief medical examiner for the state of Rhode Island. The Commonwealth is saying they haven't had enough time to prepare to cross-examine these witnesses. The judge took the matter under advisement and will make a ruling in the morning. We're live in Plymouth. Jonathan Hall, 7 News.